Hey guys, it's Byron here and welcome to another monthly update. First of all, I just want to say Happy New Year to everyone. It's the start of 2017 and I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas, by the way, because I haven't really had a chance to say that. And I hope you and your friends and family all had a great time. And yeah, I think the fact that today is the first day of 2017 is a perfect time for me to make this update video, because I think I'm gonna later on go into some things that I want to improve about myself, considering YouTube. But first of all, let's talk about some of the videos that I made in this past month. The first one I made was my Game Ground review, which I thought it turned out very well, actually, with what I said and some of the gameplay. Because believe it or not, it was quite a last minute video, which is gonna later on lead me onto one of my New Year's resolutions on YouTube, I guess. But yeah, I thought my Game Ground video went well. And I also did a re-edit of my short horror film, Shut In. And yeah, I think I improved it. I've spoken to some people who think that the original version was better, but I think most people think my newer version was better, so that's good. And then there was my Rogue One review with Reese, and I think most people liked it. It got a dislike, and I think it's because we did have quite contrasting views, and that's fine, honestly. But yeah, it's weird. I took a very negative stance on the film, and in general, I don't like doing negative reviews, because I want to talk to you guys about good stuff. I want to recommend very positive things, and also I want my channel to be fun and positive, I guess. So I try to steer away from doing negative stuff, but I guess occasionally I do have things like that. But yeah, I think it was a good video, and the fact that me and Reese had contrasting opinions made it quite interesting, and from what I've read of some of your comments, you guys agree, so yeah. Then there was my old school project, which is, yeah, another video I made with Reese ages ago. Like, it was actually not ages ago, it was probably less than a year ago, if I'm being honest, or maybe a year ago, I'm not sure, which is kind of embarrassing, because it's not great. But yeah, it's just a fun little thing I uploaded to put in my time capsule playlist, which is videos from the past, really, that I don't class as my main content. And yeah, I do feel like this last month I have been a little bit lazy with my videos, because two of the videos are basically things I've already made but maybe changed slightly, like my Shut In re-edit and this. But I don't know, I guess the reason I did those is because I think I was fairly busy with other things at the time, and I wanted to get something out, so I guess it's not too much of a bad thing. And then there's the video I uploaded 7 hours ago at the time of recording this video, which is my Asylum DVD collection. And yeah, I think that went well. I may do more collection videos if you guys like them, so tell me if you liked it. So yeah, they're all the videos that I made this month, or last month rather, even though I do want to say some New Year's resolutions of ways I'd want to improve going into 2017, and there are three main things I want to improve on. The first is to stop leaving making my videos to the last minute, because I'm not sure if this is reflected in my videos too well. I don't think it has, because I think I have a pretty good way of hiding it. But basically, a lot of the time, like as you may know, I try and get a video out each week, whether it's on Byron's Reviews or BSSC Productions, and a lot of the time I leave it to the day I'm supposed to be uploading it, and I think of the idea, I film it, and I edit it, and upload it all in that day, which is a struggle that I do achieve, and I don't think that's very good, because if I'm doing a video every week, and I want to make the best content I can, surely I need to do bits of it throughout the week. So that's something I'm going to try and do, because I think overall it'll improve my content. So I'm going to try and make the most of the week and not leave videos to the last minute, and hopefully that'll improve my content. The second New Year's resolution I want to make is to make sure I deliver on commitments, because quite a few times in 2016 I said I was gonna make a video and it didn't happen, and like a lot of these videos, like my last resort video for instance, I said I do still plan on making at some point. It's just I wanted to make other stuff first, and I don't think I really should have said I was gonna do it in the first place, because I think I've always had this problem on YouTube, really. The fact that I say I'm gonna make stuff, and then a lot of the time it doesn't happen. And it's not good, and I need to improve with that. So I am going to try to, because somebody asked me to do some more Neo Geo X videos, some more videos of reviews on my Neo Geo X recently, and it made me feel really bad, because I'm like, oh, I said I was going to do more, like my last resort video, and I haven't yet. But so I'm sorry, I'll really try and improve on that. And it's, yeah, also there are like certain other YouTubers who I've said I'm going to do collaborations with, and I haven't really committed to that or worked on that as much as I should have done. So any of those people who are watching, I'm really sorry. I'm going to try and improve on that, I guess. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll try and improve. And my final New Year's resolution is that I want to add a bit more variety to my YouTube videos and try and experiment with newer things every now and then. Because basically, I don't want my videos to get monotonous and boring, because in the past I've been asked to do things like gameplay videos, for instance, and things that are a bit different, and I've ended up saying, no, that's not what my channel's all about. I don't really do gameplay or let's plays and stuff. But really, I think with the amount of videos I've made on both Byron's Reviews and BSSC Productions, I think it's clear of the kind of core content I make. So maybe every now and then trying new things isn't a bad thing, because it'll prevent my stuff from getting boring, and it'll help me move forward, I guess. So like not anything drastically different. I'm not going to completely change up my content, but basically I guess this New Year's resolution is that I don't want to be afraid to try new things. I want to be open to new ideas and give things a try if they're somewhat related to what I do. So now I'm going to end this video by giving some shout-outs. The first shout-out is to a YouTuber called Bobby Lapaya, and I like Bobby Lapaya for all the reviews of Asylum movies he does, because I saw his some of his reviews, such as the ones of Transmorphers Fall of Man, and Jack the Giant Killer, and he does quite long videos, about like 10-20 minutes, maybe even longer, of him just talking to the camera about films, and it doesn't have like much editing in it, but it really doesn't need it, because what he says really carries it, like the video along really nicely. And like any good reviewer or critic should, not only does he say whether certain aspects of a film are good or bad, but he talks about them in a way that gives you a new perspective on the film, that you may not have thought of before. Like, for instance, with Jack the Giant Killer, I saw that film and was like, it's really muddled. I have no idea where this film is set, because it seems very old-fashioned, but there are helicopters and stuff, and I'm a bit confused. But then he said that, like, every film is set in its own world. Even if it's just a tiny bit different to our world, each film is set in its own world. And I was like, that's a good point. You could actually say that. And yeah, he's just said some quite thought-provoking things like that are pretty good. So check out Bobby Lapaya. He did a great video of his Asylum collection, his Asylum DVD and Blu-ray collection, and it's what inspired me to make my collection video, so check it out. And the other person I want to give a shout out to is a channel called Moses Knows. And Moses Knows it does like short films, like especially horror ones, a bit like what I do on BSSC Productions. But he has a very unique style that is quite interesting. It's basically he often intentionally, by the looks of it, with his short films, breaks the standard conventions of filmmaking in order to draw attention to certain things, and it just makes a really weird, twisted, stylized tone as a result. And I think it works. It makes it a very engaging watch, because he has some really nice imagery in a lot of these videos too. His short films don't really have big stories, or if they do, they're very much down to interpretation. They're just very weird and stylized, but you watch it and they are thought-provoking. You just think, this is quite interesting. I can't stop watching. It's very engaging. So check out Moses Knows. I think he deserves your attention. So that's pretty much all I have to talk about. I love doing these monthly updates. It's just basically I don't have to think about what I'm saying too much, really. I can just sit and talk to you and be honest with you guys, which I think is important as a creator on YouTube too. I think it's important to connect with your audience. So I appreciate you guys tons, and let's wish the best for each other in 2017. Bye guys.